What's up, everyone? Christian Duke, the Iron Duke Speaks, brought to you courtesy of IronMagLabs.com. Remember to make your mark with Ironmag Labs. Use discount code IML15 and save 15% off your purchase on the most hardcore supplements online. Okay, guys, so let's talk a little bit about what's happened this week. First and foremost, our very, very good friend, Theresa Ivancik, who had a show right here at Ironmag TV, Whatever It Takes, won the Lenda Murray Pro. Fantastic event, a jewel in women's bodybuilding. She won it. She came in top form the week of her engagement. Congratulations to her on that as well. I can't tell you how proud of her I am. She's a fantastic ambassador for women's bodybuilding, for bodybuilding in general. Fantastic person. You see her at the shows all throughout the NPC Mid-Atlantic Zone. This is a big win for her. Also, big kudos to Jake Wood and everybody at Wings of Strength for everything they do bringing women's bodybuilding back. In fact, there is a rumor that the Miss Olympia might be coming back. How cool would that be? I got to tell you, if anybody tells you that muscular women aren't popular, they're one of two things. A, they're nuts, or B, they're a hater, or both, because we got a lot of nutty haters in the industry as well. But that would be a fantastic thing to have the Miss Olympia come back. And how cool would it be if our own, or she was our own, she had a show here, Theresa Ivancik, were to win that. It's definitely within the realm of possibility. She's got a fantastic physique, very, very feminine features, works her butt off in the gym, fantastic ambassador to reiterate, and a hell of a poser. I got to tell you, if anybody can do it, and she's a coach, she's helped a lot of folks get those pro cards, also a lot of muscular women get those pro cards and go on to be very competitive on the pro stage. I can't think of a better candidate to one day either win the WOS Wings of Strength or the Miss Olympia if it ever comes back. Okay, so let me talk about this next point here because, you know, it deals with Lee Priest. And, you know, whenever we talk about Lee Priest, there's a lot to say. All right, so I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to read my new article yet, but it's at ironmagazine.com. It's called The 80 Bucks Heard Worldwide. If you haven't read it, be sure to check it out. Okay, so last week or the week before last, I don't know, it's immaterial. Lee Priest went into Gold's Gym Venice, the mecca of bodybuilding, and I guess he was charged either for a day pass or a week pass. I think he paid it. I don't think it was a big deal. Dave Palumbo from Arx Muscle, who does a lot of stuff with Lee, I guess got wind of it. Maybe they said it on a show. I don't know. I don't watch the shows. I don't listen to the shows. I'm a very, very busy guy. Nothing against. I'm sure it's great shows. So Dave made a crusade, basically, a couple different episodes saying how it was an outrage, you know, because, you know, Lee's portrait was up there on the wall and how could they charge him? He's a legend, yada, yada, yada. Okay, well, first of all, Lee Priest hasn't been on an IFBB Pro League stage in 15 years. I don't know how many people would join the gym as a result of Lee Priest getting a comp day, a comp week, a comp month, whatever. But there's that. But I guess they made enough noise as to where a big wig at Gold's wrote to Dave, and it's a big congratulations to Dave and Arx Muscle, of course. I mean, I'm not taking that away from them. They were able to rally the troops and raise pressure, and I guess Gold's bowed, and you know, now Lee gets a VIP card for him and a guest worldwide forever for the rest of his life to any Gold's Gym. That's fantastic. And they're going to reimburse him whatever money he spent, which is also fantastic. But without taking away everything I said in my article, one of the points I did make was, listen, if active duty U.S. service personnel have to pay to train, they might get a discount, but they have to pay to train. Lee Priest should pay also. You know what I mean? If police officers and firefighters have to pay, Lee Priest should have to pay also. And all the way down to just us, the everyday people. If we have to pay, he should have to pay also. Look, guys, Lee Priest has had supplement contracts, magazine contracts, belt contracts, all sorts of contracts going back to the 1990s. I highly doubt he's hard-pressed for cash. And also, a gym is a business, guys. And I know so many people are like, how can you say that? Lee's a legend. His picture's on the wall. Well, six-time Mr. Olympia Dorian Yates picture's on the wall, too. Dorian paid. If Dorian paid, why does Lee not have to pay? Dorian doesn't have a VIP for life membership. Should Dorian now call Gold's and say, well, you know, Lee Priest never won a Mr. Olympia. Lee Priest never won an Arnold Classic. But I won 6 Mr. Olympias. Where's my VIP card? Whoa, wait a minute. Ronnie could call, I'm an 8-time Mr. Olympia. Lee Haney could call, I'm an 8-time Mr. Olympia. Samir could call and say, it's not about the number of Olympias. I'm a 1-time Mr. Olympia, but I'm a Mr. Olympia. Nobody says how many. They just care if you want it. Where's my VIP pass? You know what I mean? And then other people might say, well, I never won an Olympia, but I won an Arnold. I never won an Olympia, never won an Arnold, but I won an NOC. I never won an Olympia, never won an Arnold, never won an NOC, but I won an Ironman. Do I get it? So you see what I'm saying? So at what point, where does Gold's and all other gyms draw a line in the sand? If they couldn't make their monthly payments, say on their equipment, and a truck pulled up and they were going to repo the Smith machines, and they said, no, wait a minute, Lee Priest trains here, I don't think that would save them from having their equipment repossessed. So congratulations, but understand, if gyms say you have to pay, it's because gyms need to make money. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Iron Duke Speaks, and I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm going to leave it there because I know if this is anything like my article, it's going to open up a whole new frontier of comments, and I want to read them.